Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. I have a reaction video that's going to show you how violent today's modern black women can possibly be. I'm talking about a woman who hits a man right in his face and shatter the glasses that he has on. I am going to play this clip 3 times so you can soak it all in. Let's go ahead and get started. Also, I've been having problems with my software, so I may not be releasing videos for about a week until I figure out what the problem is. But let me go ahead and play this clip so you can see for yourselves what I'm talking about. Now, what you just saw was a woman punch a man right in his face. Now, remember, we're supposed to protect women like this, animalistic hyenas. She put her hand on his chest and then aimed a straight right to his face, broke his glasses. Now, most likely, some of those pieces of glass got in his eye, little splinters, could have caused him eye damage, partial blindness, or blindness altogether. And then as soon as she punches this man, she hides behind a beta male, a simp who wants to protect her from that man. Vengeance. I'm going to tell you, I don't believe in abuse of a woman, but I will tell you this, in certain situations, I do believe you have to defend yourself. And if that woman would have punched me in my face, something would have happened. And whoever would have been in the way would have caught the same treatment, because these hands are rated E. They are for everybody. Do not play with me. We're going to play this 2 more times. I want you to see this again. Now, I want you to notice how the man in the blue shirt jumps in between her and him after she punches that man in the face and crosses his arms as if he is super simp of the year. This is ridiculous. It almost looked like she almost knocked that man out from the way that he fell back. His glasses went everywhere. I would not have tolerated that. Now, you women, you make me think there's no more hope for you. You like to say that you are savages in your song. You want to say that you slay, and you are correct. You have become savages, and you do slay. You have slayed all of the positive, modest image of black women. You have destroyed it. And it's terrible and horrible to believe that you think this is acceptable behavior. Think about that now. What would you have done, gentlemen? And for all the women who would say something stupid like maybe he deserved that, let me ask you something. What would you have done if that would have been your son? Your son who possibly could have lost his sight. Let's keep going.
Because if you violate my rights, I'm gonna call my mama.
I let you
Okay,
call
then
your
what
mom.
you if you violate my rights, I'm gonna call my mama. And I got
This woman is into it with the police. She's highly intoxicated. And she told the police that if you violate my rights, I'm going to call my mama. You women have not grown up. You women are still living like what Nas said, your second childhood. You are still children in adult body. You put yourselves in positions where you can get harmed or get in trouble with the police, and then you want to go ask your mama for help. It's crazy how you're old enough to open your legs and let all kinds of men come into you and shoot up the club, so to speak, and get you pregnant. But when it comes to being responsible adults, you can't do that. You have to ask your mama for help. You have become nothing more but animalistic, gutter rats, abominations of womanhood and motherhood. And I don't say that to be offensive. This is my humble opinion. Also, I want to give a shout out to Mama Gemini Dana, who provided me with this clip. Let's go ahead and keep going.
got the right to call me a lawyer and everything. So what you want to say?
Right. She's about to take a ride to jail.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, this is my mama. He talking to you.
Yeah.
Who is that? Because I don't feel with
Now, before I go any further, I want you to take a look at the woman with her boobies hanging out. They're not in the club. Why do y'all dress so immodest? I mean, y'all just dress like whores, man, with a jacket on. This is how some women go to the club, too. Dress as if they're about to put it on their boyfriends in an intimate setting. I've seen women dressed like that in Walmart. But you still cry about, you don't respect me, gentlemen. We're not supposed to respect you. We're just supposed to bounce upon you, skeet on you, skeet in you, and move around until we find a woman who doesn't carry herself the way that you do. The way that she is dressed is it's the uniform of a whore, a skank, a dirty person, an adulteress, a fornicator, a slut. I'm just being honest with you.
Your daughter,
I don't care.
your
You can't
daughter's
be my
about to
ass.
go to
I ain't
jail
worried
for
about it.
disorderly
You can't be
conduct.
my ass though. Shut the fuck up in my baby crying. Like I can't.
All right.
Okay.
Your daughter is about to go to jail for disorderly conduct.
Okay, well when she goes to jail, let her in today. I ain't coming to find nobody to fuck out. I ain't got nobody.
That woman, the mother said on the phone, if she goes to jail, let her stay in jail because I don't have no money to bail nobody out. Let her stay because she want to be grown. Now check this out. A mother only says that if the child has a pattern of bad behavior. Most mothers and fathers would come to the rescue and the aid to their children. But this is a type of woman who has the child who's always in trouble, a young adult, right? Now I knew a mother, and her son kept going in and out of jail, then eventually went to prison. And she was happy in a way because she said at least she knows where her son is at. Because all the other nights she didn't know where he was at because he had been shot at. He done shot at people. He lived the street life. But at least in jail, she said he may possibly be safe and that he's getting free food and he got a place to stay. Some of you children are just wild. It's tragic. Some of these children have no control. But that's what happened when you are raised in a single mother parent home. Being a single mother parent, sometimes that's what you get when you raise a child.
Okay. All right.
Let me talk to her.
Nope.
The fuck she thinks she is. She thinks she motherfucking.
What's your first name?
You have my money. Girl, make sure you have my money, bitch. Make sure you have my money, bitch.
Yep.
And it's on God. Make sure you have my money. Make sure you have my money.
All right.
Okay, I'm walking off your premises. I'm walking off your premises. No, I'm going to jail for what?
Yeah,
For disorderly conduct. Make sure
swing at me.
I'm not swinging at you. Make sure you have my phone. Make sure you have my phone.
Yeah,
Make sure you have my phone. And I'm walking to the
Stop.
car. Man, I'm walking to your car. I'm walking to your
Stop.
car. I'm walking to your car. Don't fucking set me up. Don't fucking set me up, bitch. Why won't you, oh? You going to jail, bitch. You going to jail, oh.
Stop.
Why won't you dumbass bitch? What won't you, oh? You going to jail. No, bro. Hey, bro, put my phone up, bro.
All right.
Put my phone up.
All right.
Bro, put my phone up. Bro, no. Bro, no. Man, oh, idiot, shut the fuck up talking to me, oh. Oh, God, oh. Because I'm pressing charges on.
I have a question. I have a real question. Why is it that idiots always say on God as if God has something to do with this type of behavior? You out there cussing people out, you resisting arrest, you pushing on the cops, you struggling, you threatening to fight people, you're intoxicated, and then you say on God. I hear that a lot. Not a lot, but I've heard it enough. What makes you think God has anything to do? That's on the devil, not on God. That's on the devil and on you. God ain't got nothing to do with that. God ain't making you act like this. That just irritates me and stuff like that. Now this woman, now some of you out there want to holler, hotel, they should not be touching her. You know what I mean? Black lives matter, black girl magic. Shut the hell up, man. They ain't doing nothing to her. Not all cops are bad. There are families who are black who come from a line of cops. Okay, there are good cops and there are bad cops. And they being patient if you ask me, because if I was a police, she would have been on her back by now, running around there, pushing and almost swinging at me and cussing and stuff. And it gets worse. Her behavior gets worse when she get into the car, gentlemen. Okay, I know some of you want to say it's the black man's fault, that he's not there to protect her. Some of you want to blame the white man. Idiot. Hotel, black power. Come on, man. I'm black. And even I realize that this is individual's behavior. This ain't got nothing to do with the rest of my race.
Oh, God, ho. Because What wrong with you, dumbass? You got a pussy. You fuck crazy. And you got an STD, you nasty asshole. You fuck crazy. And you got an STD. You fuck crazy. And you fuck KO. You a nasty asshole. You a nasty asshole. Fuck wrong with you, bitch. Man, fuck, bro, don't fucking taking me, bitch. Stop taking me, bitch.
She fell down on her musty back.
Stop jacking me, hoe. Stop fucking jacking me, bitch. Stop jacking me, hoe. Stop jacking me, bitch. Stop, bitch. Man, hoe asshole. Fuck wrong with you, bitch.
Get in.
Bitch. Fuck. Man, hoe, man, what's up? Bitch.
It gets better.
You're gonna transport her? Yeah, but you're gonna get warrants for obstruction? We're gonna get her for interference with government property here in a second if she keeps going. You got leg restraints?
He's asking for leg restraints because this wild animalistic woman is kicking the door. She could have just had a drunken and disorderly charge. Now she got other charges because of her behavior. But that's somebody else's fault, right, ladies? You are the queens of not wanting to take accountability.
Y'all pussy lying man. Bitch.
Yes, I'm going to back that up. In case you're wondering if you saw what you thought you saw, this woman just spit in the car. She kicked the door and she's spitting in the car where she's sitting at. Makes no damn sense, but she spit in the car.
Y'all pussy lying man. Bitch. You need to let me call my PO. A hoe or something. You need to let me call the officer. You need to let me call a lawyer.
You heard her? She said, you need to let me call my PO. So she stays in trouble, man. She's on probation, or she could be a paroling. Just like I said, her mother probably is tired of rescuing her and said, let her stay her butt in jail. She's tired of dealing with her. I'm going to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, that's a bad place to be when you have loved ones who do not want to put up with you because of your behavior. That's a bad place to be in life. It really is, because everybody needs somebody. And when you fall down on your butt, you know, strangers most times, not all of them, but majority of strangers are not going to help you. People do not care about your situation. And if you have loved ones who are washing their hands of you, that's a bad place to be. That's a bad place to be.
You need to let me call the officer. You need to let me call a lawyer. Because what you're doing is against my rights. Call me a fucking ambulance. Bitch, call me an ambulance, bitch. Bitch, call me 911. Girl, boy, shut the fuck up. Call me 911. Fuck. Never make no time for these. When I ride.
There you go, gentlemen. Another example of what is it, Hotep or whoever they call it? That's an example of another cocoa butter queen goddess, the mother of the world, the bringer of life. That's her right there. That's who you always talk about like that. When they say life comes from her yoni, and we should protect that. Get the hell out of here with that. Like I said, I'm having problems with my software. Hopefully this comes through. If not, you know what I'm saying, I'll be working on it. Might be out of commission for about a week until I figure out what's going on with this. Hope y'all can hear this because I'm having trouble with the audio. Y'all have a good one. Oh, see, I'm having a problem there. It won't let me do what I need to do. Excuse me. Yeah, see, something else is going on, ladies and gentlemen.